Yo, what's up, everyone? This is Nick here, back with the newest episode of Meet the Taco Plebs, and I'm here with my co-host, BTC Casey, who also works at Bitcoin Magazine, and today we got on our boy, fellow Bitcoin Zoomer, Atlas HODL. Bro, what's up? Thank you for coming on.
Hey, what's up, guys? I'm glad to be here.
So, dude, jumping right into it, what's your Bitcoin rabbit hole story, and how do you find Bitcoin?
I'm thinking of how far should I go. Well, let's say 2020. Early 2020, I was coming back to my city to visit my parents and shit. And then I got in some trouble, so I was kind of like locked up. And then in February, everything gets cleared out. I'm back home, but like we got this strange situation with like China videos, right? Like the pandemic isn't like here yet, but like we seen like Chinese people dying on the street or whatever, and you start hearing like the talk. And then March 13, I think, it all came crashing down, and the COVID pandemic was on full force. So nobody can work. I couldn't return to the city I was working because of the travel restrictions. So I just had to stay like with my mom. So I was like, well, I gotta work something out. And you know how like sometimes you can make money out of like a bad situation. So I thought if I figure how, maybe I can turn this bad situation to a cool situation. And I started looking up for investments. I literally just Googled like investments. And I was like, okay, I'm a hustle, and I'm gonna just put all the money I can into whatever investment I think is the best one. And then I was looking up this like gold and other stuff. Like I couldn't buy like real estate, whatever. And then I found Bitcoin, and I already knew about Bitcoin because I knew you can buy like drugs and weapons and shit with Bitcoin. And so I knew it had like value or whatever. And then I go onto Twitter and I just typed like Bitcoin, and I found all these like accounts. I think the first account I followed was Dr. Bitcoin MD and American HODL. So I was super lucky about that. And bro, just from there, straight to a rabbit hole. Just fell right into the rabbit.
You did right on. I mean,
Yeah.
That's like how it's done. Once you experience Bitcoin, it's pretty quick.
Yeah, so it was like that to me. And like the first month, all I could keep as extra money was like $20, and I was like buying overpriced Bitcoin on local bitcoins.com or whatever. But I was super happy about like owning a little bit of Bitcoin. And then April 19th, American HODL's just ranting on Twitter and shit. And I was like, yeah, bro, I fuck with that. And I won't let him take my money. I'm also stacking whatever. And he started the whole make Atlas a whole coiner thing. And that was pretty much my story. Matter of fact, I didn't even know altcoins existed before Plebs told me, like, do not buy shit coins. And I was like, what is that? Yeah.
Dude, that's the right way to start out. You don't even need to know about those things, right? Just
Right.
fuck it, Bitcoin only.
Dude, that day I remember it so vividly when everyone, when American HODL started the make Atlas a whole coiner, and like it's just so amazing to me how this community of people on social media came together to donate Bitcoin to someone, and now you're a freaking hardcore hodler. Like, you're a hardcore dude. Like, I don't even know how to put it into words, but like, other
No,
than
but
just respect, dude.
yeah, I feel that, like, obviously, because like on my mind, I was like, like these people know how valuable it is, like Bitcoin, how valuable Bitcoin is. So like the fact that they're sending it to me is crazy. Matter of fact, I asked for donations to stop 2 times. 1,000 dollars worth of Bitcoin at that time, and 3,000. I tweeted like, "Hey, you don't got to do this, really. You could stop right now," because I was sweating, like, it's crazy. People here make $2,500 a year, so that was like, I was I was really like having to make me a whole coiner, and I'm proud of that, and I'm really about this. So that's why I stay.
Dude, I I love hearing stories like that. It's so amazing, dude. Like, and yeah, I was just gonna ask you like what the inflation and stuff was like, and the situation was like where you're at, but you just answered that, perfectly.
Yeah, bro, it's just like I don't understand, because like I was watching like a chart of like countries with the highest inflation, and I didn't see Colombia, but like the dollar's going up. So what are these people doing? I don't understand. Really, I don't know what they're doing.
Are your family or friends into Bitcoin? What's the Bitcoin scene like in Colombia?
Right. So I got it's complicated, because I got some really close friends who I feel comfortable discussing Bitcoin. But where I'm from, it's not like you can tell everybody, because it's like, they don't know, and they're hungry. So uh, it's best just to keep it to people that's close to you.
Yeah,
So yeah.
yeah, I totally understand that. Casey, were you just about to chime in, or?
I was just going to say that's really interesting that it's such a different experience where you're at the point where you have to like kind of keep it low key, keep it to yourself. And I feel like Bitcoiners sometimes talk about that on Twitter, like, oh, imagine when it's like $2 million and we have to hide it and all that. But that's the reality for you right now.
Yeah, no, for sure. It's like last year I had like a bunch of situations with a lot of people, because like people start wondering like, how are you not going out and still like have money to live? Like, people wonder, and there's not much lies you can tell, really. So like for me, it's been tough to move from one lifestyle to another, because I consider myself like a full pleb. I don't really want the life I had like a year ago. So I'm trying just to move on, and a lot of people just don't like that, and it's fine. It's whatever.
Mhm. If I may ask, what's like your long-term game plan? Are you
Yeah,
looking to stay in Colombia or move to somewhere else, or what are you kind of envisioning?
right. So I love my country. I love my country. I love my city, but I'm getting the fuck out of here as soon as I can. I've looked into like Panama, Europe, Miami looking really good. I'm just trying to solve my visa situation, my legal situation, etc., etc. So I just go and don't have any trouble. But yeah, no, I'm planning to leave as soon as I can,
That's
for sure.
that's fucking awesome, dude. Like that just shows like the power of Bitcoin right there. Is like it allows you to save your wealth in something that's not constantly devaluing, and then over time your quality of life improves and your overall wealth goes up and you can move and go to where you're treated best. Like that's the beautiful thing about Bitcoin.
Yeah, it's great. No, like right now, if I didn't have like major aspirations or whatever, uh, I would be like, okay, I'm retired, because like right now, I have money to live maybe for like 25 years, so maybe 30 years. I don't know, but it's like I could really just like not do anything. And but it ain't like me. I like to hustle, and I really want to see how high can I get, because I really come this far, and it just made me more hungry, really.
Let's go.
Yeah,
Let's
fuck
go.
yeah, dude.
Yeah, you already know.
So, moving on to my next question, I want to know like, I know the community is dope, but what is like, in your opinion, like the coolest thing about Bitcoin? Like, what do you really enjoy the most?
Hmm. Bro, I guess it's just like we are freedom lovers. You know what I mean? Like a lot of people don't have that here. Maybe in America it's different because of the principles America was built on. But like here, people are like hopeless, man. You know what I mean? Like people will sell you a boat for a bag of rice, and that ain't even a joke. So it's like people are just trying to get by here, and they are fine with whoever got a leash on them, uh, if they getting fed or whatever. But
Yeah.
like I like the American way. Like no, fuck that. Like I want to be free, even though I may be hungry, but I'd rather be free. And I really like that. I think that's the dopest part. That's Bitcoin too.
Mm-hmm. One of the things that this reminded me of was Alex Gladstein wrote an article for Bitcoin Magazine yesterday called "Check Your Financial Privilege," and he talks about how 13% of the world grew up and was born into the U.S. dollar, the yen, the euro, etc. And these people are benefiting from, the Cantillon effect from the US dollar and, just living like from like a pretty like narrow point of view. But the other 87% of the world does not have that luxury. And, explaining why Bitcoin is so important, it just totally goes with everything you're saying. If you haven't read it, I highly suggest you do.
I will for sure. Yeah, it's like real property for the first time. Real property.
Yeah, it's Bitcoin guarantees your property, and it's just a total game changer on every level. Casey, did you have anything to say on this?
Yeah, like I think the thing about Bitcoin is that it makes it so everything is digital as far as your property and your store of value, and when things are digital, there's like another level of being able to maintain control over your own like property and be free and have your individual wealth untouched.
Yeah, it's extremely hard to have it be confiscated from you. Like there was that story out of Germany where the police arrested that one dude, and he had like, I don't remember the exact number, maybe like 60 or 70 million in Bitcoin. And they wrote an article about it, and they were like, we arrested the guy and got his hardware wallet, we seized the Bitcoin, but he won't give us the password, so we can't access the Bitcoin. It's like, yeah, well, you didn't seize it then. You just have his hardware wallet.
Yeah, you know how law enforcement just pretends to be working.
Yeah.
But yeah, no, and it's crazy all the implications it has on your life, because like I changed like not only like my way of living and stuff, but like taking a more serious approach on health, uh, on a bunch of shit you wouldn't normally think of. And
Yeah, can we go more into this? Because this
yeah,
is a
for sure.
perfect leeway into my next question. It was, how has Bitcoin changed your life?
Oh, for sure. So obviously, I now I'm in a much healthier environment, because I moved since I got my Bitcoin and stuff, right? So my mom got new teeth. Like as for food, I'm not eating like carbs anymore. I'm just doing like the straight carnivore diet. Uh, and like meditation, reading. Like now, I'm able to like now I'm like hustling. Like, but what I do is right now is like I sell like fake designer clothes to pretentious poor people, and that's basically what I do now. And the rest of the time is just me trying to learn math and like coding. So I've been like going hard on that, but it's a bunch of shit I don't know. So I have to go to Google all the time to relearn like stuff I should know from high school or whatever. But I'm going hard. I'm a hardworking person, so I got time to figure this shit out. Yeah, so it's like it changed everything, everything.
That's so
Dude,
fucking
let's
awesome,
go.
dude. Yeah, dude, that's so awesome, and that goes back to what we were saying earlier about how Bitcoin just improves your quality of life so much even more. And it's really nice to see that you're really taking the time to get educated. You know, you're not just blowing your Bitcoin on like, you know, stuff you shouldn't be doing. You're taking the time to read, get your diet right so you can be healthy. I'm sure you're exercising, you know, and like really learning math and coding and stuff. Like I think coding is going to be really important. Like, and that could even land you like a pretty nice career in the future. So
Yeah,
props to
for
you for
sure.
doing all that,
And
man.
like it's true. I'm actually working out like I think harder than ever, and I'm doing 100 push-ups a day until we break a new all-time high. So I'm gonna get ripped.
I'm actually doing that too.
So, bro, yeah, it's awesome, but it's like I try to imagine this situation that I got going on for people that grew up in an environment similar to me, and I think just things could get a lot less violent if people have like a certain security about their future. You know, because like I notice it's really desperation what pushes you to do like reckless and ignorant shit. And like you may regret it later, but it's done. So you gotta live with that. And I just think we can just all switch up to this new system and just leave all the dirty stuff behind us.
Yeah, dude. That was some really deep shit from a first-hand perspective. Definitely.
Yeah, and that's the thing, like Bitcoin, I know Michael Saylor has talked about this a bit, but like Bitcoin just incentivizes, peaceful negotiation, where like other forms of money, like let's say gold, for example, or if you own other forms of value that are high that other people want, they know that they could, rob it from you, or they know that they could break into your home and steal it from you. But with Bitcoin, can't do that anymore, really, especially if you hold your Bitcoin in something like multi-sig and you have the keys spread geographically. It's like, it's kind of like what he was saying was like in Miami, the gun laws in Florida are very, very good. Like a lot of people are walking around with guns and you would just never notice. And it's like you don't want to go around, messing with the wrong people because they might have a gun on them. And that could literally be anyone. It could be, a bad looking dude, or it could be some old grandma. Like, and I feel like Bitcoin's the same way. It's like a loaded gun,
Oh, for sure. No, it empowers the individual on a whole new level, for sure. Like personally, when I was 15, I lost a friend over $50. So it's like, obviously there's people out there that they will kill you for nothing. But like, if they really would get nothing out of it, just the problem, they wouldn't do it. It's like there's people out there really about to risk their lives to go and kill another person for 50 or $100, and just because they know they can get that little money. And it's so petty. It's because it's so little. You can't, like, it's not like a fortune in here. It's not like $50 is gonna change your life. It's not. But if people just couldn't take each other's money violently, I'm sure that would be like legalizing drugs. That the whole thing goes down.
Sorry to hear that about your friend. That's really unfortunate.
Yeah, that's fucked.
Moving on to my next question is, there's a lot of stuff to look forward to in the entire Bitcoin space. So much is going on. Every single day we're getting more news about, literally anything and everything. What are you most looking forward to in the space, and what really excites you when you look around at the Bitcoin space?
I like what Jack Mallers is doing with the whole Nicaragua. I don't know where he goes do his things. I think he's Honduras. I don't know.
I think it might be El Salvador.
Oh, El Salvador.
Bitcoin Beach.
Yeah, is that what he on with the strike stuff?
Yeah, with Strike, I know there's a I can look it up on Twitter, but Bitcoin Beach, they have like their own little Bitcoin circular economy going on, and I know Jack Mallers went down there, and they use Bitcoin with the Lightning Network to pay each other, and it's so freaking cool, man.
Right. That's what I'm most excited about, because because in my country, if you wanna like buy an apple, you're paying 19% tax of consumption tax. And the seller probably paying like 30%. So it's like, to me, Lightning would give the opportunity to sellers and buyers, to like sellers, they make more profit, and buyers, they just get more product. If you just take the insane taxation between those two parts. So what Lightning does, I think, is insanely overlooked. Like that thing for Colombia or any of these countries, with those fees and everything they do, it's crazy. Like that's a game changer for sure. And I know it'll take a minute for people to realize, but this is a game changer for sure. I'm really excited about that.
I know this was a while ago, but Jack planned on releasing Strike in like over 200 countries. I'm not sure if they've rolled out with that yet, but have you been able to access Strike yet and use it?
No, I remember I saw Jack tweet about like, tell us where you are in like an email or something. Tell us where you are, and the most submitted country gets to be next on the strike or whatever. And I did that, but I really haven't seen news about strike going into Colombia or near. But I would love to. I would love to see them for sure.
Yeah, definitely. As the market gets ready for that stuff, I'm sure there will be a flood of people wanting to implement
for sure.
that kind of thing.
And everybody got smartphones here. Everybody got smartphones. We're ready. We can do this.
It's going to be global.
That's so bullish. Not only will you be able to like transact peer-to-peer for literally little to no fees, but you'll be able to stack sats with little to no fees. Because how are the fees when like stacking sats over there? I'm assuming they're pretty heavy.
Yeah, so they are. If you buy it like straight from the exchange, they'll charge you 19% on buying. But that's government. Government will charge 19% to the exchange, and the exchange will charge an extra like 3%. So it's like 22% or whatever. But then there's Binance, and Binance has like a peer-to-peer platform, right? I know you cannot use that in America, but you can use that in South America. So it's like people who have Bitcoin, you just send them the money via wire transfer, and they'll just release Bitcoin on the platform. So you pay a premium to sell Bitcoin because of the market, people undercutting each other. But for purchasing Bitcoin, it's pretty much like 2% cheaper than what it is in dollars, and you'll sell it like 5% cheaper. You'll buy like 2% cheaper, and you sell like 5% cheaper. But yeah, I used I don't know if I should say this, but I used like several accounts on Binance, not on my name. I registered people that asked me how to buy Bitcoin. So I was like, bet, give me your ID. Let me get you up in this page, and I buy from those accounts. But I don't even have my own Binance account.
Smart guy.
Pretty much no KYC Bitcoin for you then. I
mean, no, I don't.
For you, maybe you're the people you use, but not for you.
Yeah, they don't know. They don't understand it.
That's funny, dude. But we're ending down on time, and I got one more question for you. And you can get as like bull tart as you want, but what is your price prediction for the end of this year, and your price prediction for 9 years when we're at 2030?
I bet. So baby, you already know. We are going to 1 million, baby. Bro, let's go. Like, it is what it is. Fuck Elon, bro. Fuck all these switchers. I don't give a fuck. Yo lame. Yo suck. And we're going to 1 million. And like for 2030, bro, that's a long ass time. But it'd be like, I don't know, like 100 million, bro.
Let's fucking go.
This crazy. Never stops. So yeah, that's what it is. That's what it is. And fuck anybody who disagrees with me. Fucking bears.
Yeah, fuck Elon. Fuck Warren Buffett. Fuck all those people.
Yeah, fuck them people, bro.
Well, bro, we've made it to the end of the interview, and I really want to thank you for coming on. But before we leave, is there any last words that you want to get out to the audience? Any shout outs you want to do? And where can people find you?
Bro, shout out to the whole Pleb community. Like, I would be like nothing without you guys, honestly. Shout out to American HODL. Come back, you piece of shit. Yeah, bro, like, I love all of you guys. Like, you really did change my life. You can always reach out. My DMs are always open. I'll be on Twitter until they ban me, and I'll come back we on this. So yeah, you can find me at Atlas HODL on Twitter, and yeah, I'm available if anyone want to talk or whatever about Bitcoin or whatever you got in mind. Like I really love this community, and thank you, Nick, for this interview. I had a great time.
Awesome, bro. Thank you.
It was amazing.
If you made it to the end of this interview, go give Atlas a follow on Twitter, leave a like, and subscribe for more future podcasts. This is actually probably going to be my last podcast for Meet the Taco Plebs. My co-host here, Casey, is going to be taking over the podcast with our boy Tyler. So I think he's at Tyber on Twitter. So expect a lot of amazing podcasts from them coming forward. And Casey, do you want to say any last closing remarks?
Big shoes to fill with Nick leaving, but I think we can do it. So let's fucking go, and see you next episode.
Let's go. Okay, guys. Peace.
Hold on to the pavements. Hate me, love me, for grateful recognition. Heard the man's like a feeling.